type. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. Oh, look at you guys. Hi, you guys. Hello, Happy New Year. I know, it is so super duper late. I was planning to go live a couple hours ago, but then I kept discovering something else, and I'm like, that's enough. We gotta go live. Happy New Year. We're in 2022. I am excited. I am happy. I am optimistic for the power of 2022 going on for our nation. There are some really surprising things I discovered, especially our friend Betty. If you guys got to watch Saturday Night Live Saturday night, it was from when she hosted in 2010. It is hysterical. We couldn't stop laughing last night. It was great. We're going to talk about a little bit about this new moon Capricorn. What I really want to get to is what happened last 6th of January, because there are so many crazy parallels to this new moon that it's just kind of mind-blowing. Okay. I will tell you, I don't like feeling like I'm hiding something, but I am. That's why I'm wearing these long sleeves, because I was aggressively shoveling snow yesterday, you know, and the shovel slipped. I have this big, huge bruise on my arm right here. It actually looks worse under a camera. But it started last night hurting. I'm like, what is that? And it was, shoveling. So I am kind of keeping covered up because it's kind of ugly and gross. I'm okay though. I love shoveling. I love being out there and doing that type of hard work. I felt like I did in the summertime when I got that pole saw out there and I'm chopping down trees, because you guys know I like doing that. And I'll just say, Santa got me a chainsaw this year. I'm so excited. The other thing you will see, which is a little interesting, we'll play with it. We'll see how it works. I just have one giant whiteboard here. But it's lacking color, so I was just kind of dress it up a little bit, kind of hard. Venus is retrograding Capricorn, so I don't have the vibe yet, but I just like this idea of just being able to write anywhere. So we'll see how it goes, because I haven't thrown cards on this. We'll see. Let me check in and say hello to you guys, okay? I know it's so late. How are you guys doing? Mama Bear, Nancy Lee, Donna, Marty. More paper, please. Oh, thank you, Pammy. Greetings to you. Candy, Carmen, Nancy. Linda Fosta's here. Sempress is here. Electra Storm, Cartomancy. Yeah, I know. You know what? I put some arnica oil on it. I can't find my arnica cream. I know. I just got to put stuff on it, but it doesn't really hurt me. You know what I mean? Until I look at it and I'm like, gross. So anyway, so that's it. After midnight on the East Coast. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm just kind of adjusting to this layout. So let me tell you this one thing that I discovered in Betty White's chart. I'm like, no wonder. She is just a treasure. So these are the things that stuck out to me when I was looking at her chart. She actually has okay, get this, you guys. First, can you see this? Her sun on January 17th, 27 degrees Capricorn. If you've been following me, I do astrology and tarot. I do a little bit different than most people. I've been on this theme of the eclipses since 2019 and this Pluto return. 27 Capricorn, that is USA Pluto. So when we have our Pluto return on February 20th, Pluto returns to this point. That was just like shocking to me. I haven't even thought about that until just right now, but this is what it is. It relates to our wishes. If you've done any new moon wishing, we'll see how long we go tonight, but there's something I'm getting very, very clearly about our intentions with this new moon ahead of this USA Pluto is that we have to, cut ties with our baggage, our history, the history that we have, even tied generationally. We're here collectively to be a portal bridging the past to the future of this incredible USA Pluto return, because this only happens like every 250 years. And you guys have heard me hypothesize that I think part of the reason why democracies fail and don't make it like past 250, 300 years is because nations hit their Pluto return. Now, there's a lot of democratic nations out there that have perhaps been around over 250, 300 years. But here's the thing, they rewrite their constitution. So even if they've been around for a really long time, when they rewrite that constitution, it resets their nation's horoscope. Okay? So, yeah, transformation. So life, death, transformation, transmutation. We've been kind of going through this crucible of our Pluto return. I know it's been terrible the last couple years with the pandemic and everything, but that all hinged on Pluto. And believe it or not, that pandemic and the eclipses in Don Julio helped clean up a lot of crap before we get to our Pluto return, because Pluto is transformational. Things that die off, well, it's fertile, and it, in a sense, is a visionary in that it knows where it needs to go. It knows the resources of what it needs to get there, to be unearthed at some point. So we've been in the muck. Things have died off. It's been stinky. Maybe it's just we've been in a bunch of compost. But all this stuff that we've gone through, it's feeding our future. So she's a treasure. She's our past. And I got really clearly the other day, part of the reason why her timing was so we could celebrate her going towards January 17th. But here's the thing. She was a pioneer, but she is passing the baton. And the discussions that have been happening are about other funny women, media, picking up the baton and going forward. There's going to be a lot of discussion about talented women. Women are funny. I think they're funny. I think you guys are funny. I sometimes think I'm funny. So, she just gave me that same look again, because when I got that concept, it was like she looked straight in the camera at me and gave me a nod like, yeah, that's part of why I left early. But here's the thing. So her moon, she had a Virgo moon. So that kind of, in, what is it? Golden Girls. She has that very pure, innocent side that can be like a prude at times. That's kind of where this comes from. She is all of that purity and that essence, that perfection of her craft. Moon in Virgo. I mean, her timing, everything is exquisite. Virgo, she's got the timing. She's got it all laid out perfectly. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Here's the big thing that made me so excited. So she has her Jupiter is in Libra. So Libra is ruled by Venus. Beauty, comfort, entertainment, people, our relationships with people, being a social butterfly. And this is luck and expansion, miracles. Jupiter in Libra is just really makes a popular person, you know. They can. I guess it could be, there's a negative side to it, but she, in her perfection, uses it in a beautiful way. And I know that she never remarried. She had a lovely marriage, and she wouldn't get remarried. So, and this is in the 3rd house. If you want to think about communication, speaking, dialoguing, conversations, the ability to deliver with perfection, an idea between our relationships and people. Also, in this 3rd house, she has her Mars in Scorpio. Scorpio's primary ruler is Mars. The depth of Scorpio, the taboo of Scorpio, sex. She is hilarious when you've got this pristine, pure woman who's able to speak with us in really optimistic, fun, energizing ways. And she delivers her dialogue with an edge, with an insight, with kind of a brutal honesty you never thought about, but it surprises you, and it's so truth, and it hits home. So this Jupiter-Mars midpoint is really pioneering. It brings with it a lot of optimism, a lot of energy, energizing other people. But here at this exact midpoint, I have to read. Oh, is it Thea? I wrote it down. See, we've got, no, it's not Thea. What is it? It's the Muse. I'm so mad. I don't have it with me. What is the, anyways, at this exact midpoint is the Muse of comedy. You cannot make this up. She was the Muse. She was the best one at her craft. For decades, we got to enjoy her together. And even modern day, just being on Saturday Night Live, my husband was dying laughing. Watch it. It's all relevant. And it's lasting. The Muse, she was the very best one at her craft. She was so perfect. So I absolutely love that. I have to find this asteroid's name again. Did I write it? Oh, wait. Talia. That's who it is. Talia. Thalia. The Muse of Comedy. That is her. I mean, this Mars-Jupiter brings so much energetic optimism. Damn the poor torpedoes. I'm going ahead. So I can't wait to binge watch some of her old work because she was just amazing. How are you guys doing? Oh, you guys are talking about the weather. We finally got cold. I'm going to put this, like, it finally cooled down. Like, yeah, we have snow. Oops. This is a little messy. As you know, I got in a fight with my shovel. Abbott and Cruz said they found a loophole to be able to secede from the U.S. Well, did someone needs to tell them that secession is illegal. Oops. And it's interesting you bring up Abbott. Abbott is very active at this new moon in Scorpio with the likes of PRINZ, Thor, and Merrick Garland. These guys we've hit like a really critical point with all of these. It is absolutely fascinating. Okay, so get your mojo on right here, and that is because we need to talk about every nation gets a New Year's horoscope. It's not really a birthday, but it's a thing that the entire world recognizes. It has relevance. I wouldn't say it's as powerful as a birth chart, but it definitely provides direction. And everyone celebrating New Year's at the stroke of midnight, the sun is at the very bottom of the chart. And it's always about 10 degrees Capricorn. And the ascendant will always be on Libra. Depending on your latitude, I can't even give a range here. So on the top here is about 10. Nope. It varies. Okay. I'm just saying that the sun is 10 Capricorn. So the thing is, in Washington, D.C., it's always at 8 Cancer at the top of the chart. The highest point of a chart where you're going is at 8 Cancer. The bottom is 8 Cancer. This is 7 Libra. This is 7 Aries. And so during 2020 and 2021, we had all these planets here in this 4th house of home on the ground, creating so much upheaval. All nations experience this because at midnight for their year, they would have to deal with upheaval on the ground. But you don't know to what degree. Well, when Don Julio was president, the thing that bugged me so much with the New Year's chart was that it was at 8 Cancer. This is his Mercury. His speech, his talk, his kids, his contracts, his agreement, his blah, 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 blah. And at the new year, it was 2019. This is the other reason why I just kind of know we're going to be okay. Wait, was that 2019 to 20? It was 2019 going into, so it's 2020. I'm sorry. Yes. That was conjunct the north node of the moon, the solar eclipses, the new moons, like this new moon Capricorn, is where we're headed. This is what we're growing. This is what we hope bears fruit with all that we plant. The south node is always opposite it. That's the full moon eclipse. That's the thing that exposes and reveals things, like that monster full moon eclipse on November 19th. It revealed stuff. We can't go back to where we were. And what happened with those revelations, where we have subpoenas, I can't even remember everything we have. Oh, and since that eclipse, Jelena is guilty. I mean, think of all the things that the January 6th committee did. I think we passed some legislation in there. Anyway, you know what I mean. But the North Node, his was at the top of the chart. That's where you're going. Well, 2020, I was afraid he might get his way on things. And he did, because he set up the January 6th thing. He did we have $100 billion missing from the Treasury. His kids are the back channel, blah, 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 blah. But that North Node sitting at the top of the chart in Washington, D.C., did not get him reelected. It got him kicked out. And now the nodes have moved into Taurus and Scorpio. And we had that monster full moon eclipse on November 19th. It's getting closer and closer to Donald's top of the chart. And the closer it gets, the worse things get for him. So that happened. So what's now happening in the 10th house in the skies of Washington, D.C. with this year? There are, like, we've got asteroids like Flynn. I think Trumper might be up there. We've got USA. We've got Wuhan. We have a lot of asteroids at the top of the chart. So this stuff that he was trying to bury down here that we would never see, it's crowning us all year long. So this is kind of the tone that it sets for everything. And thank God we are out of the Cancer Capricorn eclipses, because there's nothing they can do about it. We've moved on. We've moved on. Okay. That I want to check with you, for you. Okay. How are you doing? Hi, Ocean Garnet. Hi, Holly Coleman. You're not late. I'm sorry. I am late. Yes, crazy weather. Abbott is screwed. Yes, I'll hit the like button. Please, thank you. Okay, so if you guys are just getting here, I just have to let you guys know, so you're not shocked in case I just throw off my coat, not thinking about it, because I'm fine. I don't think I can do cards with this on. I had a little accident with the shoveling snow. I have a big ugly bruise right here, so it's covered up. I'm not going to show it to you again because it looks much worse looking on the YouTube than it does in person. It looks bad. It's about that big, and it's gotten really purple. So anyway, so that's that. Now, but I was meaning to talk about, why does USA have her mojo back? Because, come on. Where did I put? I wish, I know I keep, will we use this one, or do I have it over here? See, I can already feel that Mercury I am just like getting really scared. Well, hello, I missed the timing with the shovel, and I got a big bruise. I had a USA chart sitting right here, and it's not the one that I want, so I'm going to have to use an old one. So the reason why, I'm so excited about this. Because in the USA chart, okay, that is off axis. That just looks horribly wrong. Oh my goodness, you can hear my kid screaming through the Xbox up. You know, my air return. Yeah, he's got COVID. He's in the basement, but I still can hear him screaming. And it's like him and it's like all the college kids home, vaccinated or not. It's like they all have COVID. But I think it's the mild form. So in the USA chart, if you look here, on the ascendant is 12 degrees Sagittarius. We just had a new moon eclipse at 12 degrees Sagittarius on December 5th. We're like getting a makeover, because the ascendant, our horoscope was cast, just like when you take your first breath, what gives you life, how you meet the world, your personality, how the world receives you, that relationship is based on the ascendant. So what gives our nation life is Sagittarius, the optimist. It also rules law enforcement and our faith, our freedom of religion. The top of our chart, we are at 1 Libra. We aspire to have the scales of justice in place. Fairness, equality. Down here, that's in the skies, but down here in the 4th house, that's home. That's your clan, your people. Well, we have that in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, the pioneer, breaking new ground. being on the frontier. Pioneers, we're known for that. Well, last year, when we had Mars in Aries for like 6 months, I believe Mars was in Aries at the New Year. Well, it drummed up all this energy here for fighting with each other. Mars is the warring planet. It just wants to fight. It doesn't want any justice. On the ground here, we're going to fight. And unfortunately, at the New Year, we had all those Capricorn planets, the transformation going through change. It's been ugly. Well, since last year, Mars has moved on. And right now, right here, baby, I don't know if you could feel it, but like soon after that happened, our New Year, I was like, who wants to go kick some Nazi ass this year? I'm done with it. 2020, 2021, bye-bye. We're getting on with it. That is exactly how it felt. And our president, our law enforcement Attorney General Garland, FBI Director Wray, Nancy, everybody in leadership who stands for these things is getting a surge and a boost to kick this off for the rest of the year. That brings me so much happiness. So that gives me so much hope. How are you guys doing? Oh, yeah, he does steal a lot of bandwidth. Oh no, how long was I buffering? Am I still buffering? Am I still buffering? Am I here? Hi, BNGB. Well, no, I'm not buffering. For about 10 seconds or so. So I was just trying to say I'm very happy for the United States the way this New Year chart played out, because it gives us, the good guys, so much energy. POTUS is getting so much. Kind of like getting back to where we need to be. Okay? Am I the one that I said that I couldn't see 45 past June? He has just always looked, since the first reading I did a couple years ago, I took it out to 2023 and I felt like I was really pushing it with him and like what the cards were showing, because I'm like, no, I mean, I could be totally wrong. But he keeps showing up not good, especially this year. This Pluto return come February, oh my God, January, you guys know how uncomfortable things have been right now. We haven't even gotten to Mercury retrograde on top of what we're dealing with right now. This Pluto return and the way Pisces and Neptune, oh my gosh, it's like when we get to that sun in Pisces, it's just like he's already been melting in my eye. Like when I tune into him, he's just been small, and now he's got like a suit on, but energetic. He's just like an amoeba. He has no structure. He's just, I just don't see it. Something radically changes come this, especially April. I don't know if he gets to 2023. I could be totally wrong, but I keep asking specifically, and I don't even want to draw any cards because I get really knocked, because I'm very biased on this. It's hard for me to read on that. So that's that. Oh gosh, Deb Z, his health sucks hugely. It's so bad. It's really bad. Renee, yes, it's me. I can't help. Starts fading in March. Yes! Yes. Okay. Yeah, Deb Z, overdose or stroke. it seems to me there is something, well, of course, that triggers him, but the way he's just, it's like the dam bursts. It just doesn't, things just burst. He's been holding it together for so long. I was wondering about, how he uses stimulants and stuff like that. If it just can't hold it together anymore, because the way the cosmos are playing, it's just like undoing, it's thinning out his aura. Everything is just, it's just coming apart. It's not good. His brain cell, yes, I said one brain cell. Yeah, it's bad. There's lots of swords, air, cutting through things. Okay, so there's something else I want to show you guys. Wait, do you see this? Like, this is the thing that had me stunned, where I was like, I'm supposed to go live, but, So, like last week, I was obsessively looking at asteroids at the third quarter moon. Usually I'm not obsessive like that, because third quarter moons, he does very terribly with Libras, with the sign of Libra and quarter moons. But we're done. It's like you're moving on to the next thing. But I just kept looking at the asteroids, and tonight I figured out why. Wait till you see this, you guys. Okay. Here, that third quarter moon, though. Yes, okay. I'm erasing all this. Okay. You can see up to there. Okay. I'm trying to, I have a new whiteboard. It takes up all this space. I could just keep writing and writing and drawing and drawing. So, let's talk. So, we had a third quarter moon. And that was, when was that? Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh. Here, this is what I was looking for. Okay, so anyway. So we had the Capricorn Libra third quarter moon on December 26th, 2021. So the sun was in Capricorn, the moon was in Libra. Coincidentally, this I call the Soleimani eclipse. That was on, depending on your time zone, it was either on Christmas or 12/26. Okay? And that was in 2019. On 12/10/2020, we had the full moon eclipse in Capricorn. And then 2 days later, we had the Saturn-Pluto return. Okay, I need to have a shout. I don't even know who I'm shouting out to. On the Twitter, someone asked me if I had watched on Amazon the Astrology of the Pandemic. And I finally got to watch it. And I got teary-eyed a couple times, because this is all I've been talking about since 2019, except I never used the word pandemic. I did talk about the fall of Rome and the fall of Constantinople. I talked about, yeah, you guys, a lot of people are going to die. Like, I remember the time, like, when I had in my mind the idea of, like, when we would get mass fish die off, or, when you get animals that die off in mass numbers, that's what I was saying. I never told you guys, because I thought that was just too scary to say, and maybe that was wrong. I didn't want to say it, but I knew a lot of people were going to die. But they present it in such a way that it all makes sense for someone who doesn't follow astrology. It was mind-blowing to me and shocking. I'm like, this is all I've been talking about. But I've been talking about some more stuff, and some, they couldn't talk about the Jupiter-Pluto triple, they couldn't talk a lot about other things, but I was blown away. I was absolutely blown away. So, anyway, Pluto, if you haven't watched, Pluto represents that bacteria of the pandemic. Well, it represents the virus. Pluto rules our DNA. Makes sense, huh? So, anyway, getting back to this third quarter moon. See, this is Mercury in shadow squaring my Mercury. We had this on 12/26. So, because it's 2 years to the day, it reactivates this Soleimani eclipse and everything that happened. And oh my goodness, Jelaine G-String is guilty. I think in my last video I said this is relevant because we're going to find out a lot more, not just about him, but all the Middle East dealings going on with Don Julio and Jelaine. And maybe am I going to buffer? Maybe they're like Israeli informants with Mossad. You know, maybe. That's been like a proven fact, by the way. But nobody will report on it. So at this third quarter moon, the top of the chart, that was 27 degrees Taurus. This was that monster, mean full moon eclipse. So that was guaranteed to expose a lot of things. So I'm like looking at this third quarter moon, and I'm like, I'm going to look at the insurrection chart because I want to look at something. Wednesday, January 6th, 2021. I turn this over. Ignore my notes. We had the Capricorn Libra third quarter moon on January 6th. This was at 4:37 a.m. This was at 12:53 p.m., 8 hours later. And I remember the night before when I was doing that quarter moon, I wore my USA hockey jersey because USA Juniors won the world championship. And I was just so excited. I was excited for our nation, everything that was coming forth for us, because this was kind of symbolic that, like, we've hit a tipping point. We got a gold medal. Our youth has a gold medal we haven't had in a long time. La, la, la. Well, this year, they had to stop the World Junior Championships because everyone came down with COVID. So I don't know when they're going to finish that tournament. But on that same exact day of the insurrection, we had that third quarter moon. And I was like, what? So the third quarter moon we had on this day, the top of the chart triggered the November 19th, 2020 full moon eclipse. But this third quarter moon was still in the December 5th new moon Sagittarius eclipse. Look at all these eclipsy things that are happening. So it was a very pivotal third quarter moon. And I feel like myself, I'm gulping for air again because I can't believe this. So let's look what happened on January 6th, because that third quarter moon triggered a ton of it. And coming into this new moon Capricorn, it is not an eclipse, but holy heck, it is engulfed in a lot of eclipse energy, not only from this, but, the Saturn-Pluto return, which is the Great Reset. We haven't had something like this that promised a change in global power and government structure. Well, what could do that on a global level? A pandemic, and everybody shared a similar New Year's Day chart on January 1st because we all recognize. See, that is why, okay, you guys, you want to know how smart I am? This is why pandemics happen when we have eclipses in Cancer and Capricorn and Saturn, Pluto are aspecting that. Remember, oh my God. I was just talking about this. Everybody has a new moon, a New Year's Day chart because the entire world recognizes that 12 a.m. on January 1st is a new year, a new time. So the sun is always going to be close to the bottom. Might be here, it might be right next to here, is always going to be around 10 degrees Capricorn. And it'll be down here because it's at midnight. This is 12 a.m. This is 12 noon. This is 6 a.m. This is 6 p.m. That's just how the chart is divided. So all of us have a similar New Year's chart. And the reason why we had a pandemic is because we had Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter. We had Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter in this fourth house of home. This is your clan, your people, what you defend against. Oh my goodness, thank you, Bonnie Douglas. Thank you. And we had 2.5 years of eclipses affecting our New Year's Day chart. And so if this is Capricorn, this is Cancer. We had all these eclipses. So in the sky, in the air above, we have all these aerosols and germs and everybody's talking about it. This is why we always have, they were saying in that astrology of pandemics, it's always when we have a Capricorn Cancer eclipse. Now, the major ones they talked about, okay, so this is the most deadly Jupiter-Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Out of all those other times we had the pandemic, the Black Death, the pandemic of, I can't remember their names, there's 5 of them. Whether they're here or they're in square, Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn are always players. And then Jupiter comes around and blows things up. That's amazing. So now the nodes, Cancer, have pushed off. Into Scorpio, Taurus. Where are we? They're over here. So, last year, we in New Year's 2021, this was only a year old, these eclipses. It was still ripe. Donald is down here making life heck. In the USA chart, Mars was in Aries for 6 months. That was just inflaming everything and everybody's fighting. We reset in 2022. USA is getting her mojo back because of where Mars is placed. These planets have stretched out. We're going to get huge relief amongst a lot of things. But again, I just went off on another tangent, you guys. I'm so sorry. This third quarter moon that we had, 2021, December 26th, activated all this stuff because this third quarter moon was still in an eclipse cycle and happened on the same day as the Soleimani eclipse and activated all this crap. So that was, and fast forward, do I have a red? I need a different, okay. I don't want to erase this though. Oh, I can write over here, right? January 6th. So this third quarter moon, that was at 5 Capricorn Libra, okay? On January 6th, 2021. No. Yes. That's weird. We have 2 Do you realize this? This is weird. Oh, excuse me. We have 2 third quarter. These are the bookends of 2021. Do you see this? January 6th, we had the third quarter moon, and that was at, oh my gosh, was at 16 Capricorn. The nodes move backwards with the eclipses, you know, the precession of the equinoxes. So this is what started 2021 in January. This is December 26th, the last quarter moon lunation in 2021, and Donald does terribly with Libra lunations. So this is that chart. And this is where I wanted to faint. Now I have to erase some of this. Well, let's see if I can use this over here. I'm using a new whiteboard. I'm just kind of getting used to this. It's not very colorful. So let's get a different color. So on January, oh, that looks nice. Oops. Can I push this over a little? Okay, so you got it? Let me check in with you guys real quick. Sending prayers off to Katrina. Oh, good luck, Katrina. Okay. You guys say a prayer for Katrina. She sounds like she has to go to the hospital for something tomorrow morning, okay? We love you, Katrina. Wishing you the best. Go there with purpose. Stay centered. Don't leave with baggage. We're cleaning up ahead of your Pluto return, okay? So just say, I'm cleaning up, I'm cleaning up, I'm cleaning up. I got this. Okay. So, this, holy crap, you guys. So at this third quarter moon, you know what, I have to push this over some more. Well, maybe I can I do this? There, that works. I don't want this to fall over. Okay, wait a second. I'm sorry. Can we see? Okay. So, on the ascendant, last January 6th, because this third quarter moon and this new moon Capricorn are severely activating this hugely with tons of eclipse energy. What's giving life to this chart in Washington, D.C., actually, this is the chart, because the third quarter moon was at like 4 a.m., this chart I have right here, this is when they breached security at the Capitol. They're not inside yet because that happens at like 2 something, but when the people breached the security guards, they're in. Okay, so that's what this chart is. What was giving them life? Well, at 13 degrees Taurus on the ascendant, ruled by Venus, our values. We are in indignation. We're so angry. 25 Capricorn at the top of the chart. That's where Pluto is right now. We're going to destroy some stuff and we're going to change the election. Change, transform. Holy cow. So at this third quarter moon at 13 degrees Taurus, there's two asteroids. One is Patil. This is for the last name, Patel. Kash Patel, who was put in charge of something at defense I can't remember. That's on the ascendant. He's a player in this. Nope. I'll come back to that. That's what's there. Over here, I'll make this bigger. I just am gulping air like I want to faint again. I'm sorry, you guys. I just want to make sure I'm clear because I'm having a really hard time managing stuff here. So over here this is the 8th house, okay? Right here, in the 8th house, we've got 12 SAG. The 8th house is life and death transformation. That's a mob coming at you wanting to kill you. This is the United States ascendant, USA ascendant. We have at 17 degrees, Nancy. But right before that, oh boy, at 16 degrees, this is Donald's Wuhan asteroid. Wuhan asteroid is a war. It's destruction. We've traced it back to Pearl Harbor, 9/11, the 1918 plague, and obviously Wuhan coronavirus. This is Donald's war, and he shares the exact same degree with the China-Russia chart for the president and your networks and friends. So that is what's leading Nancy, this planned attack. And the asteroid Ping Tang. Ping Tang works in tandem with the asteroid Ping Tang. Remember, the A is action. Ping Tang, Ping Tang. Oh, you can't see that. Ping Tang. These communicate with one another. The Ping Tang is yin. Think of, that's where the orders come from, the plan. Ping Tang is the action that is taken. So we have Donald with his Wuhan and Ping Tang base for what's going to happen. And we've got Kash Patel over here helping to orchestrate things. That's Nancy. Then at 18 degrees, we have Hong Kong. And we have Senator. Oops. Can you see that? And Senator. Senator is someone. And then at 19 degrees, we have asteroid ALTAJ. This is a province something in Russia. I can't remember how I traced that back. And then we also have shot well, because it just seems like it's a good hit for whatever they're trying to do with Donald and China and Wuhan, Russia, and a senator. Then at 20 degrees, Sag, we have Eric. Hi, Eric. At 21 degrees, we've got a hazard. And at 22, Sag, Penza. This is Mike Pence. All happening in this, really close together, in this 8th house. Life-death transformation. Okay? So when I saw Ping Tang, I'm like, where the heck is Ping Tang? I'll tell you where Ping Tang is. So this is in the 8th house. So I'm looking over here. Why am I looking over here? 22, what was 22 degrees? Oh, because Pence was 22 degrees Sag, I was like, oh my God, transit Neptune is 22 degrees Pisces. And like I've been saying, these guys hide their crime and their corruption and wars behind Neptune. So Pence and Neptune are an exact square, 90 degrees. So what's at this 22 Pisces? This is USA Neptune that they're hiding their little war, because Pence is at 22 Sag squaring this. Oh my God. We have the asteroid Mad Hatter. They've lost their freaking minds. Then, this one made me faint, Enterprise. This is asteroid 9777. I got it memorized. This is the Trump organization, the Trump enterprise. That asteroid always shows up for me for his dealings. And then we have, Achilles. It's as if Kash Patel knows the Achilles heel in order to attack the Capitol. Then we have Karl Marx, who said that people need to rise up against the establishment to a certain extent. I don't know much about him, but the impression that I got was he's not about peaceful resistance like Gandhi, but I think he talked about the Pretorius. But rising up and creating a lot of chaos, and that's the far left. 22 degrees. This is where I wanted to drop. Asteroid Vesuvius. You know, that giant volcano that took out Pompeii, Herculanum. I don't know how to say it. And they were all aligned with Ping Tang. You cannot make this up. Again, my asteroids that work in tandem are Ping Tung and Ping Tang. Ping Tung has the idea, the information. It's beaming an action plan out there. It's accompanied with Ping Tang, where action takes place. Mike Pence's asteroid on January 6th was 22 degrees Sagittarius, an exact square to the planet Neptune, where these a-holes hide all of their crimes, their grossness, ugliness. And the asteroids in that moment that were lined up, number 1, Ping Tang. I'm taking action on what you said. The Mad Hatter, the Enterprise, Achilles, Karl Marx, and we're going to blow it up like Vesuvius. That was the plan. And this was all in the 11th house of networks and friends. But wait, there's more. Let me check in with you guys. Seize the means of protection. Yeah. Down with the bourgeois. Eat the... Yes, all that stuff. That crazy stuff. Okay. So you guys get what I'm talking about, right? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Empress. Jupiter going into Pisces freed up Aquarius. It did. It really gave a lot of relief to the whole situation. Let things kind of like chill out and ease. So that quarter moon heading into our new moon Capricorn reactivated all of this. All of this was reactivated. And now we have specific communications. I mean, what are we talking about? We're at the point where we're talking about the Enterprise. We're talking about who talked to who had it written in paper. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gloria, that song. Okay. That has an asteroid. And it always bugged me because I knew the asteroid Gloria stood for something with these yahoos. I know they were playing on January 6th. Well, you know, you guys, look at this. So Gloria on that during, Jesus. So when and this is the 6th house, public servants. So when they broke the barrier with our public servants, our police outside, at 19 Libra, we had the vertex, which is like an opportunity, something can happen. Leading the vertex at 18 Libra was Gloria, and the moon was at 21 Libra. So this moon started off picking up Gloria. You know, before the rally, they were already singing this. So Gloria and Vesuvius to me represent January 6th. And Ping Tang, Ping Tong. Okay. There, my God. So, do I have another marker? What do we have here? So, I'm going to go ahead now. The new moon Capricorn. Orange is going to be our color for the new moon in Capricorn, okay? At this new moon in Capricorn, look at this. This is the January 6th chart on the Eastern Horizon, 13 Taurus. At 13 Taurus, we have Vesuvius. Yeah, the blow up. And on January 2nd, Vesuvius is exactly conjunct that. We're activating all of... They can't get away, you guys. This is how we're starting off the year. This is what's going to last all year. Okay. Here... On January 6th, unaspected to anything was the asteroid Washington, George Washington. And it was in the 5th house of Donald, because, you know, he's POTUS at the time. At this new moon Capricorn, exactly conjunct is the Mad Hatter. Those people that attacked Washington and the blow up. They can't get away from it. And now Pluto, the planet of destruction, transformation, has just moved over into the 10th house in the skies above. And then we're going to have our Pluto return. This kind of sets the tone for the whole year. And that's all I'm going to talk about that. Oh, okay, one more. One more. This is totally getting busted. Over here, you can't see it. But what's hidden? Can you see that? This over here in the 12th house is Uranus. It's in this 12th house of secrets, hidden enemies. We can't see it. It's explosive. Well, at that exact point is an asteroid called Irani. It's basically Russia, Iran. Oh, I don't have anything. No, I know I have something conjunct that. At this quarter moon. Oh. Oh, they're so screwed. Because this new moon in Capricorn, activating this at 6 Taurus, guess who we have? We have Semper, the Marines, the military. We have Jelaine. We have Cruz. And Sekhmet. The total destruction, devastation that their networks were participating in. They can't get out of it. We're going to find out more. These Jelaine and her connections, Cruz, his connections, and what they did to pull this off, maybe interfere with our military and radicalizing them to cause total destruction. It's crazy. It's crazy. How are you guys doing? Ooh, whoops. I don't see the thing. Okay. Oh, Abbott? Yeah, it is so cool. Okay, one last thing before we do this Terrascope over with this new moon Capricorn. Oh. You guys, I'm not doing new moon wishes yet, but while I'm thinking about it, if you have a paper or pencil, can we just collectively just write a couple of really simple things down? New moon wishes are most powerful when you write them because you are taking the cosmic energy from above in your brain, bringing it down below into your hand. And when we focus and write, that is the most powerful point of focus with our energies from above, so below, to focus. I use I want just for simplicity purposes, but I don't want to forget this right now, okay? So I want to have an easy Mercury retrograde, and Venus retrograde. I want to take my time, be prepared, be patient, and be totally at ease, knowing that good is 100% on its way. Okay? I want to have an easy Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde. I want to take my time, be prepared, be patient, and be totally at ease, knowing that good is 100% on its way. I want to be in the flow with USA Pluto return. I want to release what I don't need. I want to make space in all of me and my environment for what Pluto return is going to require. You guys, I know this is USA Pluto return, but kind of the rest of the globe relies on us. We drive a lot of the supply chain, and President Biden yet again has made more and more executive orders this past month that are going to directly impact our supply chain, I think for the better. So even though it is our Pluto return, this is going to reverberate around the globe, okay? So we want to be in the flow with the USA Pluto return and to release what we don't need, purge what you don't need, donate, clean. I was cleaning my baseboards I've been cleaning all the wood in my house, which makes sense because Capricorn, if you think of the core of a tree and its structure, I can't stop cleaning the wood in my house. So like that's what I've been doing. It's been really nice. And I've been cleaning the air ducts kind of in the house. I'm going to try and get someone in to clean out our air ducts because I want to make space. I want to be able to breathe clearly. And I want space in my environment for what's coming. I don't want to have to make choices. I just want to get stuff out of the way and be done with it. And you can tell what's speaking to you on what you need right now and what you don't. Okay? How are you guys doing? Oh, Abbott. I keep forgetting about Abbott. Okay, I'm going to show you everything that's lining up with these 0 degree. You guys, it's like all of the asteroids have flipped at the 0 degree mark at the start of this year and this new moon. Abbott's got company. So I just want to show you guys what's happening at 0 degrees. What I got so far. Nope, that's Betty. What do we have? Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Can you see that? Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Oops. So at the 0 degree mark, because these are all at 0 degrees, they interact with each other. And they interact with the first day of winter's chart, which is still very young. And it's coming right on the heels of the New Year's Day chart. So the 0 degree is very powerful. It's going to be active this whole year. So when these things go 0 degrees at Aries, holy heck, watch out. because that's going to be a big, huge square under totally different cosmic influences. These things are going to start breaking and popping away. And Aries, you know, is the season end of March. And oh, we know that March-April interval is huge. So the Aries point is the 0-degree point of Aries, but you can apply it to the rest of the signs as well because it's the most powerful point of that sign. And then if they're cardinal, that, wow. So at 0 degrees, we have asteroid Huntress. There's asteroid Hunter, Huntress. This one reminds me of Operation Hunter, where they're taking down the bad guys around the world with the FBI. It's also when these guys get scared and they want to blame Hunter Biden for something. But the Huntress, being on the hunt, has the plan to go for it. Go for the kill. 0 degrees. We've got Papadplous. He shows up again. At 0 degrees Scorpio, we have Washington, as in George Washington. Oh my God, this also activates the great conjunction Saturn-Jupiter. You guys, we are in so much cosmic energy. I just can't even tease it all out. We have Washington. This is what I love. You guys, something big is going to happen. Oh, I'm going to have to throw cards on this. PRINZ, as in Eric Prince. And TROJA. You know, Operation Trojan Shield. That FBI app that caught their like 25 million messages. We found out about it in June. It was active for a couple years. And it's in Sagittarius. It has to do with the law enforcement. Lands far away. In Aquarius, we have Grant, as in Ulysses Grant. We have the asteroid White House. We have Mercury. And here in sweet Pisces at 0 degrees, Attorney General Merrick Garland. Let's get some cards. What am I doing? Okay, you know what? I'm doing this one. This deck is speaking to, I can't believe I'm grabbing it again because I think I was using this deck a lot in 2019 with those eclipses and the big reset. It's like, it's talking to me like, hey, we're coming. We have unfinished business. Use me. This is like them in trouble. So let's look at this. What do we want to look? You know what? I just want a card for each one of these, and then I'll start figuring out the relation. So the Huntress. At 0 degrees Taurus, what is the Huntress doing? Oh, because in the USA chart, I think that belongs to President Biden, whoever's in office. Oh my gosh. It is. That 0 degree. Where is this? Nope, that's Jupiter, Pluto. Come on. Okay, I thought I had it. That 0 degrees, that belongs to the office of the President of the United States. What is the Huntress mean? Huntress. What does Papadplous mean? Oh, that feels sad. Washington. What does that mean? Oh, this feels so angry. What is... Oh, Eric Prince. Eric Prince. I just feel like these cards want to sit me down and buy me a drink and say, this is what's going on. I can only do 4 cards. Operation Trojan Shield is laughing at Eric Prince. They're like, right, whatever. Grant has been showing up. He was showing up a lot with Vice President Harris early in the year. Grant, you have the White House. That goes either way. Attorney General Merrick Garland. Oh. We don't know about these things yet. Everything is lined up and ready to go. Three of Swords. Betrayal, heartache. Disagreements. What's going on? I pray this is enforcement of the law because you broke all these laws. Treason. The Nine of Pentacles. Funding. Who funded this crap? The oligarchs, the money that was made. The Queen of Cups, the United States of America. So, the Huntress, the fifth house of the office of the the President of the United States, Five of Swords. He's going for the kill with the mafia. President Biden is going for the kill. He's going for the jugular. Show me. Show me exactly. Oh, this is an all-year event. I just got an image of President Biden sitting in his chair in the Oval, and I'm like, well, what does this involve? And he's just like, oh, we don't have time to talk about this. This is done. You know how he kind of like takes a deep breath at a press conference because something is so big, but he has to whittle it down to just a few words. Kind of like that. What are you doing? Wait, no. He's like, they're done. They're done. The Four of Cups. We've been patient. We've waited. We've followed the law. We've dealt with delays. We've given opportunities to people who deserving of them. People didn't want to take opportunities, but we're done here. We're done. And the Ace of Wands. I've got a plan. And he's ready to take that Ace of Wands, that spark. Oh, the Moon, the towers, Trump Tower, towers overseas. The Moon. There's no water here. They're wolves. I just got this is Cerberus. These, those three-headed dogs that guard the gate to hell. They're like waiting for visitors. Papadplous. Oh, did I not just have the Four of Cups? So he's out of options. He was offered a chance, Four of Cups. I don't know if he's taken it. What is Papadplous doing at this 0 degree mark? What is he doing here at this Four of Cups? That means we have the Queen of Swords, the law, the courts, the High Priestess, the secrets that he did with the rusher. What's crowning him? He is having a tower moment. I think he did not want to cooperate. Maybe in the past we've got the King of Cups. Pooty. We have the Magician. Magician has been showing up with Donald all over the place with Ghislaine's guilty verdict, and it's touching everybody. Oh, we're going to find out more. Okay, so that's Papadplous. We have this Washington, D.C. is going to have a celebration. George Washington, no, this is our capital. This is success. At this 0 degree mark, he is at 0 degrees Scorpio. And where's that? And that is USA Networks and Friendships. Really, what are we going to get? What does this mean? What are we going to get? We're going to get that's 7 of Cups. So we have the Emperor reversed, which is a coup. The Six of Pentacles, money laundered payments. The Seven of Cups reversed with the High Priestess. The Seven of Cups is the secret. The secret is out. All of it. So we are having a celebration because the secret is out. The coup and how people were paid. I'm getting tipping the scales of justice and how big of an operation this is that has just proliferated across the nation. I just got raining that in. I just like heard that in my, clear up. Oh, I just got that in my head. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh boy. Also at 0 degrees, this area of law lands far away in the USA chart. Mars is in Sagittarius right now, so our legal system, our courts, is got a lot of energy here with Eric Prinz. 7 of Swords. Did he escape? No. He keeps moving all over the place. They've got intelligence on him. They know where he goes. They know what he's stealing. They know what he's doing. With the Emperor, Putin G. He's done. He's done as Donald is done. Oh, man. They don't care, wanted, dead or alive. Oh, God. This 4 of Pentacles that has to do with trafficking. Insert, predators. So that's going on with him because Operation Trojan Shield is strong, and the evidence that we have from our op and all the messages we've gotten going back and forth with the Russia. That was the country agreements. Eric Prinz supposedly representing the back channel of the White House, the agreement of what they were going to do. In all this chaos, all the fighting against democracy worldwide, this was a coup on the globe. Eric Prinz helped stage a lot of this. Operation Trojan Shield. What do you got in Eric Prinz? And what happens to him? Oh, we're not supposed to know. I can't go there. Operation Trojan Shield has sealed indictments on him. All the people that were involved. The full card reversed. The Hierophant. This is an unorthodox government. This is like the government of Russia and other governments like the Russia, like the Saudis, the Chinese, all of them. Death. Everything they tried to end, the things that they did end, all of it intercepted. There might be delays, but reversed is also interceptions. So they got him. I told you President Grant, Ulysses Grant down here, is at 0 degrees Aquarius. Yeah. I know. That's where he's like, I'm dead. Yeah. My God. I feel so dumb. Okay, but can you give us something more than just I love Ulysses Grant. I really love him. He's the one that used the 14th Amendment, the Ku Klux Klan amendment, to go after those a-holes who were terrorizing and threatening people of color from voting and all that stuff. What's your role? what's going on here at 0 degrees for the rest of the year, Grant? Your influence. What's your... Nope, not that one. You guys, his chart. He was like just an exquisite military person in a body that was firing on all cylinders. Like, I can't even imagine what he looked like out on the field and in battle. He like was a rock star. I don't think people could do what he physically did. Just amazing. So what are the 3 things, Grant, that we can expect? Death. I know you're dead. Endings. He's screaming endings. We're done. We had the Pluto return. You guys got to drop a lot of dead weight. Oh. The star. The hope. Yeah, it relates to the insurrection, but wow, we have so much ahead of us that you should be hopeful for. The World card. It's the end of a cycle. We're coming into the Pluto return. We're done with this. Oh, I have goosebumps. I love Grant. I want to go look at his house. I think it's like in Galena, Illinois. Wow. Okay, so that's Grant. The White House is the King of Swords. I have the last word here, and I have the law. And you guys are in trouble. I'm going to be ruthless. I'm going to use the law as far as I can go because there's nothing past the King of Swords. But that was like this, okay? There's stuff we have not seen yet. And I kind of feel like the other reason why we didn't see stuff happen on Friday was because even though Cy Vance was done, I think everything's under seal until a different time. But Biden is going to leverage January 6th and the full attention of the nation to announce what's going on. Merrick Garland. Jail, 8 of Swords, Temperance, the law, applying it into multiple appropriate directions with the Chariot. We're here to win. We're going to round them all up. That's at the 0 degree mark. Just wait until, well, 0 degrees Aquarius, 0 degrees, you guys, they got this. Like these are the wrong deck. What am I doing? They got this. They're so done. They're done with these guys. Okay, let me check in with you guys. See how you're doing. Yeah, Pompeo's going to get caught. His stuff, I'm just tired of talking about him. He's in there. That Colorado fire stuff is looking a little suspicious. I didn't want to be the first one to say it, but people are already saying. Yeah, because convenient. I guess there's a Tesla factory in the area that, oops. Okay. Yes, you guys, be prepared. Stock up. Stock up now. You guys, because before Mercury retrograde is going to be awful. Awful. Especially with the way COVID is blowing up. Be prepared. Have your shovels. Have your salt. Have your stuff for cleanup. If someone has a disaster near you and they need help cleaning up, you might want to have some stuff on hand. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You guys ready to do this Terrascope? Do you like the whiteboard? I think I need to make it prettier, but it is easier to write on. I just need to get used to it. I think I'm going to have to figure out how to make these because you guys keep asking me about them. And this isn't going to last me forever. My aunt got this for me a long time ago. I think it was after my wedding. And she knows I hate cleaning. Okay. Now I like it. I love vacuuming. I love a great vacuum, you guys. Pammy likes my giant. I love it too. Okay. Where's this? Oh, can I show you this? When the J6 committee voted Mark Meadows in contempt, I never got to show this to you guys. This was the chart. He was caught in a difficult place because here on the ascendant giving things life, 12 degrees Virgo. What's rising up to meet him and like punch him in the face is this asteroid Orcus, the Oath Keepers. And what just slipped into the 12th house of secrets he doesn't want anyone to know, the great big giant plan, the Bandersnatch. So Bandersnatch asteroid. So he, off the bat, when they voted him in contempt, caught in a difficult position because of Orcus. You know, all those people and the big plan. At the top of the chart, we have 10 degrees Gemini, the sun's highest point. At 11 degrees, we have the asteroid Moberly, the mobs. This is when they, voted on him in contempt. This is what took my breath away, the descendant. So if this is I am, this first part is all about me. This is about you / we are. So either it's your partner or it's your opposition. And whatever is closest to the bottom here of the horizon, that's the biggest thing that can and will be used against you. And you will lose. We have Pallas. That is strategizing. Pallas Athena. And right next to it, also at 12 degrees, is Ivanka. And at 14 degrees, we have pray, like praying upon something. Yeah, so Pallas Athena right here with Ivanka. At the very bottom, the USA, 10 Sag. So this is the bottom. This is what you're defending against. He was voted in contempt. So what is he protecting against? Well, USA Ascendant is 12 degrees Sagittarius. The attack on who we are. Oh my God, this asshole. Oh, asshole Leo. At 13 degrees, right next to that, who he was representing as the United States? The asteroid Gloria. See, I told you, this Gloria asteroid has been driving me crazy. And Quetzalcoatl from the ancient Mayans. Was it like their god, their leader? Well, this has to do with the warrior within and your will to fight with Gloria, their insurrection. Oh my gosh. And right here in the 6th house of public servants, we're going to hear more about this because at that time, Nancy was 1 degrees Pisces. I think Jupiter goes 1 degree tomorrow. 28 degrees Aquarius is where Venus was at the Great Reset. And we have asteroid Roadrunner. You're the Roadrunner. You do what's told and you deliver messages without anybody looking. And there's a lot of messages because it is conjunct transit Jupiter. There's a lot of stuff. Nancy's got it all. So that was the vote of contempt. Why he did what he did, and he would not, would rather be in contempt and take a gamble. Well, I think we just found out Ivanka had such a key role in this because did we find out today that she asked Dad twice to stop the violence? There's a military strategy, and she is right there. And they're like trying to diffuse this. Crazy. Okay, how are you guys doing? I know. I can't. They were jamming to Gloria. I know. And isn't it crazy that keeps showing up with their stuff? Divine Feminine, how are you? Anything we should know? Anything we should know? No, I don't. Okay, I need another drink. Okay. Let's lay out this new moon teroscope. Black moon astrology cards. Hey, look what I can do. Look what I can do on this great big whiteboard. I'm going to do this so you guys can probably see it easier. I'm going to extend. That's the descendant. This is the ascendant. Oh, MC is 1 Aquarius. Whoops. So Mars is over here, we the people. I feel like this is because our president likes we the people defending us, defending home. Okay. I think I have to add this here. It's interesting. I'll tell you right off the bat, some asteroids. Thetis. Do I have this correct? Yes, Thetis. Where are you? Theittis. Thetis. Okay, I had to take lots of notes. So, what's giving life to this chart on the eastern horizon? You know, like I said, you take your first breath, how you meet the world, your personality, how you interact with the world. This is what gives you life. Thetis. She was a sea nymph, a goddess of water, wife to Peleus, mom to Achilles. She was brought up by Hera, and she was given against her will to Peleus to marry. And she plays a political role. Now, these are just quick notes. I could be wrong on the mythology. But she might have had the gift of prophecy. The Trojan War was kicked off because of events that were at her wedding to Peleus. You know, Eris threw the apple, and then wasn't it her? And then we had the Trojan War. But she had the power to transform her physical form at will. Like, she didn't want to get married to him, and he would show up and she would just like get invisible. But Thetis, this is the thing. See, this is why I think Donald might throw the kids under the bus. Because Thetis bore 7 children, and all perished. Either when she tried to make them immortal by fire, because, you know, they would die when they were set on fire, or they would be destroyed. She destroyed them by that, or because if there was an alliance or an agreement that didn't work out, they would be destroyed because of an unwilling alliance. That's what she did to her kids. So Thetis did not want to get married. To Peleus. But Peleus, the husband she didn't want to marry, stymied Thetis' attempts to make Achilles immortal. Because once again, she's going to, you know, set him on fire to make him immortal, which doesn't work. And so apparently he just showed up in the moment and scared her. So she stopped setting him on fire. So then she put him in the river Styx and held him by the ankle, the tent, you know, and put him in there to make him immortal. And so the Trojan War, she had advised, I think she advised Achilles on how to engage in the war. Thetis tells him how to fight in the Trojan War, and then like that backfire. So Thetis is what's giving life, what's giving life to this chart, that biatch that set her kids on fire because of horrible political alliances. Such drama. Okay, and then at the very top of the chart, you guys, 1 degree Aquarius, we have 2 asteroids at exactly 1 degree. We've got the city of Chicago And Cornus, I don't know if this is coronavirus or not, but smacked right up against the midheaven, the highest point of the chart. For all to see for the rest of the year, 2 degrees Aquarius is USA natal trumper. These are natal asteroids, okay? So this Thetis asteroid is natal USA Thetis at 21 degrees Taurus. Natal USA Chicago in Cornus at the top of the chart. And then trumper for Don Julio. Oh. Okay. So, how are you guys doing? Collins, I love you guys' conversation. Poor Collins, fired. Okay, Queen saying stock up reminded me of it because I was going to tell everyone to please stock up. Yes, stock up, like you said, groceries, prescriptions, yes. Oh no, am I buffering? Am I here? I'm here, okay. Okay, I'm going to sit down. Ugh. Okay. We want to know the Terrascope over Washington, D.C. this week. You guys, it seems like it is jam-packed full of, I don't know what. This is going to get very interesting. Okay, so what belongs here? I think I need both of these. These are... It's nice that these are all upright because the last 2-3 weeks, Biden has just been ruthless behind the scenes in what he's doing, like the plans. It's been really interesting with the astro cards, but now they're all upright, like they're ready to go. Oh, I love seeing him with the fire desire. He never draws this. This is Donald's. This is Donald's. But Biden has it. Mercury, mind. I feel like this is Donald's plans, but he's like countered all of it because Mercury is Donald's ruling planet. Mercury in this chart is at 0 degrees Aquarius, the last degree of the law. Oh my, they're at the end of the law stuff, you guys, because this Mercury is right at the end. It's of its journey. It's probably gone over the top. We're going to see a lot of stuff about communications this week and agreements, whether digital or formal. Oh my gosh. And it's conjunct the great Saturn Jupiter conjunction again. I just went through those asteroids involving like Eric Prince. Those were all at 0 degrees. 0 degrees is so important right now. Get this. We have so in the first house. Oh boy. Oh my God, these are all upside down, aren't they? These are all upside down. These are all upside down. I said they were right side up because I had no reversals until I got to the... Oh my God. Wait. No. Okay, ignore... my brain. Okay, 12th house, the secret. Uranus genius. That was very active over here last week. The hidden enemy. 10th house. If this is the hidden enemy, this is what we're finding out on a world stage. 11th house, friends and networks. Oh my gosh. Capricorn, this is like money that was used for January 6th. This is money how Donald enriched himself. Maybe it's, these are all networks that came together. Look at this, is all in Pisces. That came together under the cloud of Pisces, Jupiter, Neptune. Oh my God. Whoa. Those are resources. 10th house. I have these two cards. Venus love. That is money. That is people. The things that we value. Grand Cross Provoker. He was over here last time in the 7th house. We found out about that plan the other night, Friday night, the outline for January 6th. That was here. Now this is up here. Provoker. Sorry. 9th house. Oh. This is Department of Justice, you guys. And our law enforcement. North Node. Life's purpose. Shared resources. Our network of friends. Holy cow. Okay, so this has to do with debts, shared monies, espionage. Now this is Biden's DC, pointing to the 11th house here of Capricorn. I use what monies that were used by other networks. 7th house. These are your partners or opposite. 12th house, escape. How they tried to get away with it. That was their plan. We saw it on a world stage. 6th house, public servants. The communication. Oh boy, and this is public servants, law enforcement, military, our Congress people. 5th house. Look at our POTUS is bringing so much stability to all of this chaos. First and foremost, he wants us stable. Everything calm. I love seeing that in this position. Because Donald would always draw that card reverse, creating instability everywhere. In the 4th house, home. Yay! I told you, all this stuff. We are activating so many important eclipses, and it's bearing down right here on the ground of DC, everywhere. I love it. It's like DC is forever changed, whatever is going on. 3rd house, Aquarius, I know what you did. 2nd house, income, gain, substance. We have the 4th house of roots. He is invested in the roots of us and who we are. It's always back to we, us, people. Okay, that is kind of cool. Let's get the tarot cards. How are you guys doing? Be safe, Bunny. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. I just need to put this out of the way. What are we doing? We're going to do this one. Okay. We will do this one. Okay. Washington, D.C. What's this teroscope? Oh, there's two. Guys, it all just feels like it's done. He's like working on, you know, the next part of the thing he wants to work on. Nine of Cups. Wishmaker, the dream card. This is both those things. Transnational organized crime. But with Biden having the dream card here too, it's like he's fulfilling his wish from even when he used to be vice president under PBO. Oh, jail. Jail. This nightmare. This terror. I feel like he's going to address this nightmare we've been through, the terrorism, with a new venture, a new idea going forward. No Russia. No Russia. None of that crap again. Okay. First house. What do we have? The devil. He's got the intercepts and the messages from the devil. The devil we've been dealing with for the past year. We need to break free from this. It's consuming everything. The secret. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. What are we walking away from? What are we setting up here? This is the secret. He has set something up, returning to something else. He's not going back to the way things were. It's a little bit of Biden. He's really giving it to Putin. The secret, the hidden enemy. Okay. He's got a plan in the background we don't know about. And that's as far as I'm allowed to go there. Intel, yep, I'm told you're not allowed to look at this because I get too nosy. The 11th house of networks. Donald used a parallel government. He used government resources to enrich himself through other networks. And our government is like, no more. Crowning DC. Invest in America. I just got that. And justice for all. This has to do with voter suppression, you guys. It has to do with the insurrection. It has to do with all that. He's got a plan. Ooh, the truth. The 9th house, North Node, life's purpose, all this eclipse energy. We've got the sword. That's also an attack, the sword of truth. What are we sword of truthing? USA defenses. How we got there. And they're tight-lipped. They're not going to let anybody know what's up. Shared resources. Oh. Our networks and friends. Don Julio's networks and friends are embedded. They've been intercepted. And we're going to be very, very quiet about that because this Page of Swords has the secrets behind it all. The 7th house escape. They want to escape the law. The opposition does not want to deal with the law. Our partner is the law, our Constitution, our courts. The 6th house of public servants, we have communications about the emperor. Donald at the behest of Putin. Biden feels like he's taking something by the reins and is like, we're doing this. 5th house of stability. We've got, how about that? I love that. Stability to the United States of America. there's a plan. Because beneath our feet, we have a solar eclipse revolution going on. Things are changing. We got the sun here and a new plan. A new plan. Something's new. This is awesome. Third house communications. We had Aquarius, I know. Victory. We're going to be successful, you guys. Second house roots are protecting. This is what we're investing in. This is our substance. It's going to take a while. He's pleading with us, you guys. It's going to take some time. We're going to get through this together. It's an investment in us. You'll see when we get there. But this is a long haul. Many lunations, but we are getting there. Hello, lunar eclipse. North node, our defenses and our intelligence. This is a long haul investment to really protect and bring stability to the United States. Just count how many times Biden says stability this week. Huh? Right? Am I right? How are you guys doing? Yes, he is totally ready to take down names and kick butt. Okay. So you guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I just talked about a lot. Oh my gosh. Nope. I'm sorry. You guys can go ahead. It's a late night. I want to just write down a couple of new moon wishes. Just to make sure we kind of cover our butts. If you've got that pencil and paper, let's just write. Some collective wishes. The moon is still in Capricorn. It's going to be in Capricorn tomorrow. And we, I just got a wink from my Mer-Goat. They're waiting. And I have not seen the little Mer-Goats, my little cosmic fairies that are like from beyond our solar system. They're ready to create. She's back. That's why I haven't really been hip on doing new moon wishes the last couple months, because they're not showing up. And I just felt like we just had to pause and let things chill out. So let's do some new moon wishes. It's sun-moon combination is in the 9th house of law. Wow, we've got 5 planets there. Sun, Moon, Venus, Pluto, and Mercury. We said we want a good adjustment from our Pluto return. I am getting a hit on we need to write about security. USA security. What about USA security? What about USA security? Give me a card for security. Oh, well, that's powerful. I want to see USA more secure than ever before. I want all threats abroad and at home completely captured and totally destroyed. What's that word that when you're trying to get someone not to want to do something, to be totally, it's like a repellent. Deter, I guess. Totally deter future when you break it, future I don't know, attacks. I want to see USA with the best tech being utilized and to effortlessly find and gather enemies within and without. I want total and complete consequences for violators to U.S. security, to the highest degree of the law, and to easily move on. No drama. You guys got anything in this? Oh, of course, Tammy. Thanks for coming out. Thank you, Leela. Do some live streams together. I'm getting there, you guys. I have such a hard time in tandem with someone when I'm trying to work and download information and then listen. I have a head injury, you guys. That is really hard for me to do at the same time. Okay. Security. I want USA to lead effortlessly with her allies against threats from transnational organized crime, threats to the Indo-Pacific. I want a safer than ever Indo-Pacific. You guys, what's going on there is just is huge. I want USA NATO alliance restored and stronger than ever. Okay. Thank you. I want Sempress. I want U.S. democracy totally secure and prosperous. You guys, this Pluto return, I think it's hitting the Plutocrats because they've been a-holes ever since we founded our nation. Like the business people, the wealthy, always try to take away. And holy cow, that's what Aristotle said in his writings 2,000-3,000 years ago. That's the problem with democracy, is equity, equality, and then the wealthy thinking that they get more. Okay. Success. Capricorn has to do with success. I want to see Biden totally successful with his agenda. And for Dems to fall in line and even willing Republicans, I'm thinking of Lisa Murkowski, are welcome. I want to see Dems, I don't know if I want to say ashamed, ashamed to not fall in line with the authority of POTUS. And I say that because Capricorn rules authority figures, so you need to get in line. I want to see Dems fall in line and to just zip it if they're not going to. Zip it. We don't want to care. We don't know. We don't need to know. Okay. Time. I want to see POTUS and USG get voting rights. Row, SCOTUS changes. J6 resolution. Done perfectly and ASAP. Meaning, I want it done as soon as possible without error. You can do it. I think, you guys, I think they actually have a lot done than they'll let on. It's because they have to get the message out. It has to filter into the people's mind. And we are in these influence ops all the time. And Putin and the Taliban get more coverage than our president of the United States. I was so disgusted with WAPO last week, giving them all that airtime. Okay. Tradition and reputation. I want to see USG remember her best traditions and for the electorate to remember and respect and honor civics. And to debate with honor and reality and facts. I want to see United States government reputation restored everywhere and even better, that our imperfect union becomes a lot more perfect for all. Capricorn also has to do with sternness, lack of joy. I want to see we the people full of more joy and to release this habit of oppression and disappointment. I want to see USG and all be less stern, GOP. It's just really ridiculous. You don't need to act like that. Less stern. Less cold. Less icy. I know it's cold, but let's smile and cozy up more. That's what I want to see. Humanity to rise. Okay, so humanity, that is more of an Aquarian thing, even though we're touching Aquarius. Let's see how we can incorporate that with Capricorn. I got it. Authority. I want to see USA and electorate and friends and neighbors rise up in their authority of excellent, clear-eyed humanity. I want to see USA super successful. You guys, I can feel it already. Happier. Super successful in terms of community, equity, establishing deep roots of compassion, service, and love for one another and the environment. I think that's, oh, one more. Okay, this is the tricky one. This addresses the Pluto of what we're healing and releasing ahead of our Pluto return. Okay. I want to gently and easily release the pain of I'm going with the mother and the grandma for good reason, and great grandparents. Relating to past wars like 1 and 2. Pandemics, fear, immigration, and white supremacy. I want to easily release that pain, healed, and ready to reboot with all that USA version 2.0 is ready to launch with. Okay, so ladies, when you were born, your mother in the womb, when your mother was born in the womb of your grandmother, your mother was born with all of her eggs. There was a part of you that was in your grandmother's womb that carried that ancestral pain. We need to be open to releasing that pain that does not belong to us. It's embedded generationally in our auras, in our DNA, but there's kind of this point beyond survival, the psychic, the trauma, whatever they went through is not going with us to our Pluto return, which starts on February 20th. There's going to be 3 passes by November. 2022 is the year of the return. We need to keep releasing this garbage because we are not bringing this along to engage with others in version USA 2.0. We've gone around, Pluto's gone around 250 years to get it straight because our nation was, think about how our nation was born. In war. We're done with war. We want to be a nation that's able to get on and get past these conflicts. And I need another color. I want to release all the mofo plutocrats who've been thwarting our success since July 4th, 1776. We are done with this bullshittery. No plutocrats and non-tax-paying entities allowed. One citizen, one vote. Mofos. These plutocrats can get out. You're not coming along. You're not welcome. What happens to the plutocrats? What happens to these darn plutocrats? I'm done with them. Our Pluto return and these plutocrats. Pluto return. We the people. Damn plutocrats. Oh. Pluto return, how do you relate to the plutocrats? We the people. It's at the base of this. My, this Pluto return has the 4 of Wands. It's usually my card of the White House, but that's some pretty awesome industrious success that we are enjoying. And look at our defenses. Our wall of defense. And the Six of Pentacles, our charity. Pluto return. Pluto done. Endings. It's kind of like we've hit rock bottom. Only way is up. Ten of Swords covered in. The Three of Wands. That is success. That is putting ourselves out there in such a successful manner. And the Pluto return. It is a new day dawning. We're open for business. Let's see what happens. Look how bright that sky is there. Challenge. Six of Swords. How smooth it's going to be. Well, we are coming from this Ten of Swords. Foundation. Look at all this joy. It's not upside down. It's very happy. Look at that dove. Give me another card for this Ace of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. It is hard work. This is hard work. We are a work in progress. We want to get this right. Plutocrats not allowed. Oh, the Queen of Wands. So the plutocrats, they are kind of like their wealthy nation that is. They're reversed. That's not having any leadership for them. They don't have a hand in it. These were to the side. Is it reversed? Okay, so these were to the side. They think the lovers, they're going to be able to carry on with the agreements they have with other nations. The Five of Cups reversed, they're going to be sorely disappointed because this is also business with our enemies. We the people. The King of Pentacles. We are a wealthy people. We have all that we need. What is this? King of Pentacles, the Star, the Four of Swords. Does this have to do with Donald? No, this is not. This does not have to do with Donald and the insurrection. We have all that we need. We have hope. We're going to pace ourselves. We have to recuperate. It's been a horrible, horrible couple years. We've been sick. So we're just going to be tender with ourselves. The Pluto return has all that we need. The Nine of Swords reversed. The freaking nightmare is going away. We get to recover. The plutocrats. The Ten of Cups. They have gone as far as they're going to go. Are these families of people or is this families of oligarchs? When I asked families of oligarchs, I just felt like all those cups, just like someone dropped a tray of 10 cups and shattered of them, because this is people. These are families replacing them. Their share is going to be small. They're going backwards and they have no authority or leadership, which is kind of awesome, right? That's cool. Okay, now we're complete. Wow, this is a long one for me. Thanks for coming by. It was late tonight. We covered a lot of ground. I'm excited for this year. Thanks for coming out. Thank you, wonderful moderators. Thank you guys for all your awesome insights. Thank you so much for your donations and support. I just so appreciate you guys. And I think we can still be right. If you guys want to work on your new moon intentions, I think have all day tomorrow to keep doing that. Thank you, moderators. Yes. Yes. Oh, wait. Where? I'm not seeing this. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. No more sexual harassment. I like that. That can be incorporated under authority. Good night, Nancy Lee. Yeah. These are some growing pains we're going to have to be going through, you guys, okay? So, good night. Thank you. We'll catch up later, okay? Bye, you guys.